Top of the top, what's going down? You know, I wanted to make this video because I'm seeing a bunch of past artists begin to spew out things from the past. Now, I know we as humans, we say things like we have to shout our truth, we have to know our truth, and we got to get it out. But what's disturbing is all these people who claim to have knowledge, they on top flight game, they so supreme, they on a 360, they got it so going on. But then the same thing they say that somebody did to someone else, they doing it back to other people. And then black people, we continue to put family business inside the street. And I know that we got to be heard. I know that sometimes we need someone to listen. But I think it's a better way for that. We cannot continue to try to put personal things inside that inside the world to get other people to kind of like understand when we don't have the full sufficient energy to convey the message. And so like it's crazy to me. Like with this Jaguar Wright thing, that's what I'm saying. Like it hurts me because I know she in pain. See, like pain wants you to cause pain to other folks, and she's in pain. You know, for her to hold all that in all these years, and I'm just hurt for her because it's a better way. You know, I'm not saying that she didn't go through anything or she's not saying things true, but I just think that it's a better way. And then she's coming off hurt. Like for folks that know that being around that kind of pain and seeing that kind of pain, we know what that is. So I'm just saying, man, let's do better, man. Let's try to reach out or go get some personal help, mental health. You know, like a lot of us go through things and we don't know how to allow those pains out. So we hold those pains in, and then for years we finally let those things out and they come out so wrong. This not about nothing spiritual. This not about right and wrong, because we all got wrong. We all got sin. We all got faults. But I'm just saying from a mental standpoint, we got to do better on how we begin to let those pains out. See, when I look at her, it reminds me of Kanye West. You can see the pain, but you can also see the actions that he began to do, and that's come from hurt and pain. So it don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter if you're a kingpin, if you're a boss, you're a gangster. Man, look, miss me with that. But what we got to do, man, we just got to do better. We got to do better. And so this is my first video. And I'm going to start doing more. But I'm going to start calling this Chop Block Texas, man. Chop Block Texas. Meaning let's chop and let's block the hate. Let's chop game, but let's block the hate. So this is my first one. It's going to be called Chop Block Texas. Meaning, well, we're going to chop game, but we're going to block the hate. And when I say block the hate, I mean that let's block the energies. See, because it all starts mental. I served 17 years inside prison. I watched us as black men, not saying that I'm better than anybody, believe me. I'm the last on the totem pole far as how I see and try to judge others. No, I would never do that. But what I do know is I saw how we handle mental things. I saw how we abuse self and then we try to go abuse others. I watched how people will get mad because you want to stay fresh. Like they'll say, "Man, you in jail? Why you want a haircut?" You know, and I think it's so funny because I love myself. I don't give a damn where I'm at. I'ma stay fresh. Feel me? Because it wasn't about prison. It was about where I was, meaning me, like where I was. I wasn't there. I know it sound funny, but we'll get more into it and I'll share game because see one thing that's gonna happen, and I'm not speaking this over anybody. I'm not speaking this in life, but I'm speaking it as truth. The way we living, these so-called gangsters, and when I say so-called, I'm not challenging you. You're gonna end up either dead or in jail. Now take this from a young man who's 45 now. I went to prison when I was 20, turning 21. I served 17 years and 3 months. I was released when I was 38. Okay? I do have over like 85 college hours. I didn't finish. But I took some psychology, and I love to read, but I love to study myself. And I began to understand. And what's good about the life is I didn't have to go through 18 years to learn. Man, it took the first day, meaning when I was in court, when I was already going to jail. And some would say, well, why it took all that? Hey, I don't know your journey. I'm just telling you mine. And when my eyes became open, so you may say, well, it took you to go through that to kind of comprehend. No, I think what made me go through that was my choices in life. And then once I began to understand that I didn't have to always stay in this place, then I began to develop and grow. So that's the place that we all need to be. And it starts with self. It starts with self. Okay? But yeah, man, chop block Texas. Let's chop game. Let's block the hate. So we gonna be back. We gonna blow this thing up and we gonna sit down because I know a lot of black parents, mothers, you are gonna be hurting. You are gonna be hurting because I understand the pain. I caused my own mother pain. Bless her soul. She's not here no more, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. So I know. I also have a non-profit too, right? And we was doing something for the kids. We was feeding the kids, and we had a backpack drive for them. And something just said, just ask these kids where their parents at. So I stopped like 4 kids. I wasn't trying to stop a certain ones. I just picked four kids. I say, where is your mom at? They say she at work. I said, where is your dad at? They say he in jail. I stopped 4 different kids and they all had the same story. One kid say, my mom in jail, but I don't know where my dad is at. And they'll stay at this park sometime for hours, right? And we gave over 250 backpacks that day. We had hot dogs, we had hamburgers, chips, and juice. And this is what's even crazy. Some of the dudes that was hanging out, right? They was getting upset because it was so many kids and people there. We was giving kids the food. They was upset because we wasn't giving them the food. And they tried to get gangster, but they didn't know you dealing with raw gangsterism, man. Right? But we don't want to treat our people like that. Yeah, we'll feed everybody, but that day it was over like 300 kids. We wanted to make sure these kids get food first. So what I'm saying is, y'all, the mental, and these dudes was upset, like mad, right? But I stood front line. Yeah. But we gonna chop game, man. So let's stay on, let's stay tuned, and let's go into some deep matters, and let's try to resolve those things. Peace out.